Namaste, friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my dear friends and masters. Welcome to Manifestation of Pitamaha Merkaba Pyramid. First of all, I would like to convey my gratitude to our Sri Sadananda Yogi Ji and our beloved Guru Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patri Ji and all the masters who joined today physically and astrally. So today our guest speaker is Devi Chaka. The master, she doesn't need any introduction, but still she started her meditation journey when she was in 8th standard. From last 22 years, she is meditating, and she is the author of two books, like Dhyana Matrutvam and the what is the other book?
Divya,
Mm,
Divya Street.
Divya Stri Tattva Jagruti, that is combination of masculine and feminine energy. And she's a motivational speaker, fast life regression facilitator. She's a meditation coach, conscious parenting coach. So there are many of list. So, and the master who mesmerizes her words. It's my honor, welcome to privilege, and it's my honor and privilege to welcome Devi Chaka garu. Please take over the session.
Namaste, everyone. A very good morning. Thank you so much, Sirisha, for this wonderful opportunity to share something about Markaba and participate in intention meditation for manifestation of Pitamaha Markaba Pyramid. So, very good morning, everyone. First, my heartfelt gratitude to Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji for being a guru in this lifetime and blessing me with immense of knowledge and guidance and bliss and healing and also guiding me in every step of my life. So today I every session I take this is every session I take is an opportunity for me to learn. I don't know how much I'm able to give to people who is listening to me, but it is definitely a learning experience for me. So, in this session, I want to share about Markaba, what is the structure, and also this structure, Markaba structure, came out of Sri Yantra. So, what is Sri Yantra? What are the hidden powers in Sri Yantra? Why this structure is so powerful, yet this kept as a secret for generations? Why this is not available widely to everyone. So I want to show a little light on those areas, my dear friends. So first of all, this entire universe is created by energy. And energy will express in different forms. Energy is there in Mahasunya. From Mahasunya state, energy expressed herself, that himself as a form, as a sound. From that sound, the form of the energy came. So energy is there in different forms, my dear friends. So coming to this sacred geometry structures. So energy is there in this sacred geometry structures. There are so many sacred geometry structures available for us. But this particular structure called Markaba or Sri Yantra is also called as Chakra Rajam. It's a king of all other sacred geometry structures. Chakra Rajam means it is the king of the sacred geometry structures. Why it is king? What is the very special thing in this Markaba or Sri Yantra? My dear friends, there are inverted pyramids. As you see in my backdrop, there are inverted pyramids. One is going up and another is going down. That is the very base of the Sri Yantra or Markaba pyramid. There are inverted pyramids. These inverted pyramids also represented for feminine and masculine energies. And in Khadgamala, these inverted pyramids also known as Kameshwara and Kameshwari. So Kameshwara means who is witnessing, who is looking at, who is looking actually. That is Kameshwara. And Kameshwari is who is there being observing. That is Kameshwari. So there is a beautiful science here. If the who is witnessing, if he know the thing, what is he witnessing, he become that. Hope you get it. So there is no such two things, feminine or masculine. There is one energy. There is no things like Kameshwara and Kameshwari. There is one energy. This pyramid represents the union. There are four sides for the pyramid, and four sides is coming towards one point, which is union. There is no polarities. When you tune into this sacred geometry structure, you will come into the oneness state. That is the magic behind this. There is no Kameshwara and Kameshwari. In the beginning, in the inverted pyramids, there is two separate things, Kameshwara and Kameshwari. One is who is watching, observing, one is who is being observed. But look at the background again. In the middle of these two triangle, there is one triangle coming up, and there is one point. So when you know what you are observing, there is no separate things. You become what you observing. The person who is seeker want to know the divine, want to know the ultimate, God or all that is what it is. The seeker start his journey. The ultimately he knows he is the creator. There is no such two things, who is seeker and who is divine. Who is seeking for the divinity, actually he is the divine. So we'll achieve the state over there in that oneness. That is the magic, that is the inner meaning of this Markaba, my dear friends, and this Sri Yantra. So much of energy is there, and energy dynamics is there in Markaba, in every pyramid, my dear friends. I want to show a little light about that through Sri Yantra. Let me share my screen. So, actually, Markaba came out of the Sri Yantra, nothing but Sri Yantra. So, a simple form of Sri Yantra. So, whatever energies are there in Sri Yantra, those are there in Markaba as well. And this circuit geometry structure is not religious, not limited to any such people. Whoever align with that energy, whoever able to access, it is available for everyone. It is for entire universe, not only humans, my dear friends. It belongs to entire universe. Even aliens will use this energy. It is there in the universe. So let try to understand these things. Okay, there are four pathways. When you see the four ways, there are four pathways to this Sri Yantra. These four pathways represents our four Vedas. And one more nama is there in for the Lalita Parmeshwari is Hrim Kharashana Garbita. Hrim Khara means the knowledge, womb of knowledge. So she will start coming up from that womb of knowledge. She is surrounded by knowledge. So that when you enter the Sri Yantra, the very first thing is four dwaras, four pathways. Four pathways represent four Vedas. There's a lot of wisdom, my dear friends. So these four pathways and the first circle, the white circle, whatever you are looking at, these two together called Trilokya Mohana Chakra. See, Trilokya Mohana Chakra, the first avarta, first premises of Sri Yantra called Trilokya Mohana Chakra. In this Trilokya Mohana Chakra, there are 28 energies, 28 forms of our own abilities, our own energies are there. This very first Trilokya Mohana Chakra, this avarta is representing the Bhutattva. It is also represent our Mooladhara, our root chakra, my dear friends. So there are 28 energies. These there are three layers, like in 1, 2, 3. In these three layers, there are 28 Devi energies, are nothing but 28 our own abilities. Those are called Siddhi Devatas. And then Mudra Saktis and Matrukas. In first layer, there are Siddhi Devatas. Where as we start our spiritual journey and getting into, and this structure also represent our body. And this structure also represent the universe. Whatever there in universe, in Brahmanda, that is there in our body, in Pindata. And that is there in our soul. So this universe is nothing but a huge form of Sri Yantra, and this human body is a small form of Sri Yantra, and this structure, what is we are looking at, is a yantric form of Sri Yantra. When you understand this particular structure, we can understand the entire universe and we can understand ourselves. That is the beauty of Markaba. That is the beauty of Sri Yantra, my dear friends. So this first layers, with the first square, whatever we are looking, there are 28 Siddhi Devatas are there. So when you enter your spiritual path, knowing this knowledge and applying that into your life, then you starting experiencing your these kind of siddhis, walk siddhis, sankalpa siddhis, and so many kind of siddhis, many. And it is connected to the Prithvi Tattva, and whatever yogini Shaktis are there, the energies are there, those are called Prakata Yoginis, my dear friends. Prakata Yoginis. In the first avarta, there are some yoginis. Whoever enter the meditation path and meditating, all those people who are exploring these 28 kind of energies within us are called as Prakata Yoginis. Prakata Yoginis is more of, this manifestation things. We are here to manifest in this earth planet. This first avarta is related to planet earth. So we are here to create. We are all co-creators. So that's why these yoginis are called prakata yoginis, my dear friends. And coming to the circle, the first circle, there are three layers in that first circle. Those three layers are tamo, rajo, sattva, gunas. Nothing but our gunas. So these three layers and this square all together called Trilokya Mohana Chakra, a very first layer with 28 kind of energies and three gunas. With our three gunas, with these 28 kind of energies, we create our life. And coming to the second avatar with petals, my dear friends, 16 petals are there. That chakra is called Sarvasa Paripurnaka Chakra. Sarvasa Paripurnaka Chakra. These 16 petals represent 16 art forms of our life. We express ourselves through different art forms. One is good at speaking, one is good at art, and one is good at music, and one is good at construction, and another one is good at something else. So we express ourselves. Expression is very important in our life, and we express ourselves through these 16 petals, my dear friends. And these 16 petals also have 16 kind of attractive powers. So there are 16 names on this avarta in Khadgamala, like Vidyakarshini, Rupakarshini, Sabdakarshini, Sparsakarshini. There are 16 Akarshana Saktis, like attractive powers are there. So every art form have such kind of attractive power, my dear friends. When we are practicing that art form, we are expressing ourselves through that art form, we also get the such kind of attraction power. We attract whatever we want into our life to create what we have to create. To create something, we need money, we need knowledge, we need people. We are able to attract all those things. We are here to manifest in the very outer layer. For that manifestation, we need to go inside and have these attractive powers. So we attract all such things needed for that creation in our life. So in this avartha, while we are meditating, we are called as Gupta Yoginis. In first avartha, the yoginis are Prakata yoginis, and second avartha, while we are meditating, we are called Gupta Yogini, my dear friends. So then this third avartha came with 8 petals. These avartha called Sarva Sankshobhana Chakra. In this Sarva Sankshobhana Chakra, there are 8 devatas like Ananda Kusuma, Anangamekala, Ananga Sarvang. So there are 8 Devi Shaktis are there, which is our own Shaktis again. When we travel inwards in meditation, when we exploring ourselves layer by layer, going inwards, we reveal all these energies inside of us. And then we start exploring each and every energy, and we start mastering them. We start using them. So in this 8 petal pharmacies, in this chakra, we called as Gupta Yoginis. So Gupta Tara Yoginis. And second circle we called Gupta Yoginis. And this 8 petal circle we called as Gupta Tara Yoginis. So here we will get problem solving skills. All these energies will unlock the problem solving skills within us. There will be so many problems in every step of manifestation. But when you will reach there in this 8 petal chakra, we will get to know how to solve those problems, how to break through the boundaries. There are so many boundaries for us in the form of ignorance, in the form of limited beliefs, in the form of conditioning and black forces. So many things are there. And we will get the problem solving skills from these 8 Devata Saktis, Devi Saktis, which is in us but sleeping, but we will awaken those energies within us. And we will become Gupta Tara Yoginis in that circle. And then fourth Avarta. In fourth avarta, there are 14 triangles. It is color in blue, my dear friends, when you are looking at the screen. In this fourth avarta, there are called Kula Yoginis or Sampradaya Yoginis. In this avarta, fourth avarta, this avarta called Saubhagya Dayaka Chakra. And we'll start attracting so much of abundance in this Saubhagya Dayaka Chakra. In this Saubhagyadayaka Chakra, we are called as Kula Yoginis or Sampradaya Yoginis. We are able to understand what is the, you know, greatness of our traditions, greatness of our yogic practices that is coming from many generations. And we are able to decode the actual meaning of the practices. We are able to access all those abilities and energies. That's why here we are called as Sampradaya Yoginis, Kula Yoginis, my dear friends. And then coming to the next chakra is Sarva the Sadhaka chakra, which is 10 triangles. After this red avarta and the black avarta both have 10 triangles. So this first 10 triangles in a red color you are seeing in Sarvartha Sadhak Chakra, these 10 triangles are nothing but Dashavataras, my dear friends. When you're going inside in Sarva Rakshakara Chakra, which is again 10 triangles, this represent Dasa Mahavidyas. There are the Dasa Mahavidyas, those Dasa Mahavidyas will awaken within us. 10 kind of sacred educations are there, Dasa Mahavidyas are there. All those Dasa Mahavidya will awaken, my dear friends. And in this inner 10 triangles, we are called as Nigarbha Yoginis. And then coming to the inner circle, Sarva Rogahara Chakra, that is with 8 triangles, which is colored in green. This is called Sarva Rogahara Chakra. Will come out of all kind of limitations, all kind of, physical boundaries, all kind of illusions by reaching this state in our sadhana. That is Sarva Rogahara Chakra. In this chakra, there are Vasinyadi Vagdevata rishis who is residing this entire uh, Lalita Sahasra. Those are Vasinyadi Vagdevata rishis. They are able to access all the abundant of knowledge in universe. So we are able to go there after Sarva Rogahara Chakra, after coming out of all of our limitations. And when we reach there, we'll become Vasinyadi Bhagdevata Rishis, my dear friends. We are able to access unlimited, abundant source of the highest knowledge. And then the Trikona. Trikona is one triangle in yellow color in the middle, which is Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. One side is Brahma, another side is Vishnu, and another side is Maheshwara. Where is this entire universe, the creation is coming from, which is known as our pyramid, my dear friends. So this Trikona is Sarva Siddhi Prada Chakra. Sarva Siddhi Prada, whatever your intent for, it will create, it will manifest in few milli or microseconds. Sarva Siddhi Prada Chakra is there. The very core of creation, my dear friends. And then there is a Bindu Swarupa, which is nothing but our king's chamber in the pyramid. Where is that cosmic energy located in the, and where is the distributing from? That point. And that point is called Sarvanandamaya, an ultimate blissful state. This entire creation coming out of bliss. The ultimate blissful state is there in the Bindu Swarupa, my dear friends, which is nothing but a king's chamber, the point where cosmic energy is locating in the pyramid. That's why pyramid called pyramid. Pyramid. Pyra means Agni, fire. Mid is middle. Look at this triangle. There is a dot, red dot. That is the fire in the middle. which is representing the cosmic energy. So pyramid coming from the Egypt and Sri Yantra, it is coming from Sanatana Dharma, and both are representing the same, my dear friends. Actually, when we decode with the proper knowledge, every country, every sacred structure, every religion, and every great sacred, books or scriptures is actually telling us about the same knowledge. So this is the dynamics, and the Sri Yantra also represent our human body. Human body also have 9 avatars, and we have soul inside of these 9 avatars in a Bindu Swarupa. At a dot, there is this universal energy within us. This triangle is the triangle which is facing down is nothing but our Mooladhara. The dot is nothing but our Kundalini energy, my dear friends. When that Kundalini energy awakening, we start experiencing all of these dynamics, all of the realizations within us. For that to happen, these pyramids and Markabas will take a huge place. Meditating inside of these Markabas, meditating inside of pyramids is very significant to awaken all these energies within us. So, that is what I want to share about this Sri Yantra. And Sri Yantra is nothing but our Markabha, my dear friends. And the Trikona in Lalita Sahasra, there is a name called Trikonantara Deepika. The Lalita Parmeshwari, she always reside inside the triangle as in a form of Bindu. So the triangle is nothing but our body. When you sit in crisscross position, there is a triangle, and the soul is residing inside of our body. And also this Sri Yantra, this Markaba, represent entire universe. It will represent our body, and it will representing same thing in a sacred geometry structural form. And it is there to awaken our oneness, my dear friends. There is no such two things. When we are really know what we are seeking, we will become that. So that is what I want to share today. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Now, without any delay, let us meditate. Meditate with this sacred geometry knowledge, which is reside there in Khadgamala. In Khadgamala Stotra, there are placements on the Sri Yantra, and each and every placement, there is some energy, there is a name of that energy. We will align with all those names, we will align with all those energies, and will pour all those energies to manifest this Markaba, Pitamaha Markaba in Dallas. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity. There is a lot of science, lot of energies behind every sacred cemetery structure. That too, Markaba and Sri Yantra is the king of all sacred geometry structures. So we need to explore more into these energies and experience more of these energies and use them for the higher good. So thank you so much, Sirisha, for this opportunity.
Thank
Over
you.
to you.
Thank you so much, Devi Garu. Really, it's wonderful energy. You always mesmerize with whatever the topic. You always come up very beautifully, just as directly, uh, and whatever the complex, but you explains very beautifully, understandable, easy way. Thank you so much for waking up in the morning and taking this session, energizing this. Really amazing. The energy also so high. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sirisha. Thank you so much for all the participants.
Thank you all. Friends, anybody want to share your experience? Please unmute yourself and speak.
Thank you, Lata. Thank you so much.
Hey, hey Devi, good morning.
Hey, hey, Juby.
It was quite amazing. The session was. It was as every layer you were explaining, um, I felt I was like walking inside of that circle and going, walking around it, and then going in every circle. I could feel the energy. I could feel, and as I was coming closer to the Bindu, I felt light. I could see
Wow.
light. It was very amazing, and the way you guided with towards the end with all there was so much vibrations um in it. So I really enjoyed the session. Thank you so much. It was a lot of learning. Thank you.
Thank you, Juby. And the way you experienced the walking layer by layer, experiencing every energy and going into it, that was amazing. So good to hear from you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Mm. Thank you, Juby.
Yeah, yeah, it's really amazing energy. Only sometimes the energy is high. Sometimes only the saliva comes out of my mouth. So today also I felt that the nectar of the wisdom or whatever. So today, yes, the energy is also so high. I felt on both my hands high energy. Thank you so much, Devi Garu.
Thank you, Sirisha.
Thank you all friends for joining and sharing your wonderful energy. So please do join tomorrow. We are meeting with another wonderful master. Thank you all.